cold today because it's just a picture of fire. That constitutes warmth. Now, not this kind of fire. No kind of fire doesn't. I guess it'll keep you warm, but you don't want to. It'll singe you a little bit. So it's not cold out. And so we got the fire. And so I want to read verses 21 to 28. From that time on, Jesus began to explain to his disciples that he must go to Jerusalem and suffer many things at the hands of the elders, chief priests, and teachers of the law. And he must be killed, and the third day be raised to life. Peter took him aside and began to rebuke him. Never, Lord, he said, this shall never happen to you. Jesus turned and said to Peter, get behind me, Satan. You're a stumbling block to me. You do not have in mind the things of God, but the things of men. Then Jesus said to his disciples, if anyone would come after me, he must deny himself, take up his cross, and follow me. For whoever wants to save his life will lose it, but whoever loses his life for me will find it. What good will it be for a man if he gains the whole world yet forfeits his soul? Or what can a man give in exchange for his soul? For the Son of Man is going to come in his Father's glory with his angels, and then he will reward each person according to what he has done. I tell you the truth, some who are standing here will not taste death before they see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom. Randy told you earlier that we got a new president on Friday. And if you didn't know that, you do now. And it happens every 4, sometimes 8 years, and it isn't like the church position, where we vote on in a church position. How long are you in for? You're in till death. Or at least you can convince us that you're going to die and we should vote somebody else in there. So this is it. I got to admit, this is the first inauguration that I actually watched live. And as I was watching, I asked myself, how come I never watched this before? Well, then it dawned on me, it's always on Friday. I usually have to work. This is the first inauguration I actually had a good enough phone. I was able to live stream. That's the first thing I ever live streamed in my life. So I had to watch it while I was working. So it's the first time I'm in the 21st century all the way to my live stream. And so I'm all the way in. And so later, as I was watching the news, it wasn't hard to notice that a whole bunch of people were really excited about what happened on Friday. You know, there's also a whole different bunch of people that think the world's coming to an end. 8 years ago, I think each of those groups may have thought a little bit differently. Here we are, 8 years later, the world didn't come to an end. We're still going. And even if the world does come to an end in the next 4 to 8 years, it won't have anything to do with who's in that office. You see, everything hinges on the person of Jesus Christ. Always has, always will. And anytime someone thinks otherwise, we see Jesus address the issue. And that's what he's doing in today's passage. We've been talking a lot about servanthood and what that means. It's challenging, but Jesus goes to the cross. That doesn't get any more challenging than that. And when he starts talking like he's going to die, Jesus starts talking as if he's going to die. Peter steps up and seemingly says something bold. All right, you know Peter. Peter's reputation is this brash, bold, I'm going to say what I mean. And he says, no way, Jesus, this is going to happen to you. To which Jesus replies, get behind me, Satan. Step into Peter's shoes for a second. Let's just all pretend we just as Peter for a second. He just stepped up and felt like his friend was being threatened. And he has Jesus' back. So he thought. But Jesus doesn't say, hey, thanks, Peter. I knew I could count on you, buddy. Change your plans. We're going to Jerusalem to clean house. No, he looks at Peter and says, get behind me, Satan. You're a stumbling block. You're not thinking like Jesus. You're fully seeing it from a human standpoint. And so what happened on Friday, it was exciting. It was historic. But it's going to happen again. And it's going to happen again. And it's going to happen again. And one thing that will never change, that will never, ever, ever change, is the calling of Jesus Christ on our life. Jesus came to set you free and redeem you from the law of sin and death. And he's placed these systems and governments in place to order society not to determine salvation, not to determine when things will start and stop. He's calling to us, after this admonition to Peter, for any who want to come after him. If you want to come after Jesus, you need to deny yourself, take up your cross, and follow him. If you want to save your life, you got to lose it. And if you lose your life for him, you'll find it. What good is it going to be if a man gains the whole world and forfeits his soul? Whether you want the world, take it. You know, It isn't worth it. It isn't worth your soul. And what I see when I watch people, whether it's on TV or just watching people, is they can't seem to get their minds around this concept. People everywhere are fighting to gain the world, whether it's status or stuff or whatever. They will say things. People will say things, whether it's a Facebook post or a Twitter, which I live stream, but I've still not ever posted anything to Facebook or Twitter. So I'm not quite all the way in. I'm up to live stream. But people will say things. They'll put people down to try to what? To try to make themselves look a little bit better? Deny yourself. Tell yourself, no, you know what? I'm not going to do that. And people everywhere, they're fighting for this. And when they get it, they're pumped. When they don't get it, they get angry. And Satan has them on a yo-yo. It's like pumped, angry, pumped, angry, pumped, angry. And whatever Satan wants for them, they're kind of jumping in and doing it. And they're tripping over that stumbling block that Jesus warned Peter about. You ever trip on something? The worst thing that I've ever, I got, somebody sent me a picture one time and said different levels of pain. And the most painful thing was stepping on a Lego. You ever step on a Lego? Well, in the middle of the night, barefoot, you think you broke the most important toy in the house, and it's a stinking piece of Lego. And it makes you want to gather up all the Legos and throw them away. That never happens, does it? I don't want to step on a Lego. But these people, they get that angry. They don't have in mind the things of God. They're thinking like people. And this causes them to be confused. Look around. You see a lot of people confused. See, God isn't confused. Satan brings the confusion. Satan brings the desperation. It's one of his best weapons. You see, God had a plan. His redemptive plan was for Jesus to go to the cross, and the only person or being that would want to keep Jesus from going to the cross would be Satan. The very one, and this is interesting, let me put out how confused and demented Satan is. The very one who motivated Herod to try to have the baby killed when Jesus was a baby is now motivating Peter to try to keep Jesus from dying. You see, Satan's so mixed up about his priorities, he doesn't know if he wants Jesus alive or dead. Because either way, he's pretty much up the creek. And it's obvious now that Satan doesn't want Jesus to go to the cross because he knows what that means. He knows what the cross means. He's the loser when Jesus dies and is resurrected. And so this causes confusion. You can see where the confusion is. Jesus goes on to say, for the Son of Man is going to come in his Father's glory with his angels, and he will reward each person according to what he's done. And he says, I tell you the truth. Some who are standing here will not taste death when they see the Son of Man coming in his kingdom. Mental picture that for a second. What it's going to look like for Jesus to come into his kingdom. Maybe all of our I can't imagine all the pictures of that radically different. Maybe not all exactly the same, but however that's going to look, maybe we'll see it someday, but we all want to get there. We all want to get there, but remember how we get there. If I want to come after Jesus, what do I have to do? Deny myself, take up my cross, and follow him. Keep in mind that at this point, Jesus hasn't gone to the cross yet. This is pre-Easter, and he wants us to follow him. Get this, he's on his way to Jerusalem to suffer. He's on his way to Jerusalem, they're going to kill him, and he wants us to follow him. That's kind of gutsy, isn't it? Following Christ is not about what you can get. It's about what you can give. God wants us, all of us. Whoever wants to save his life will lose it. It's like squeezing Jello, right? The tighter you squeeze, the more it's gonna ooze out all over the place. He wants to save life, you're gonna lose it. If you want to save life, lose it for Jesus. So Satan will try any way he can to prevent you from giving your life to Christ. Completely. James 4:7 says, submit yourselves unto God, resist the devil, and he'll flee from you. When something comes up, you know it isn't God, don't be afraid to say, get behind me, Satan. Get behind me, Satan, leave me alone, or get behind Jesus. Satan comes in many shapes and forms and sizes. Sometimes he's the wolf in sheep's clothing, sometimes he's the false prophet doing all kinds of cool stuff, but it's very deceptive. His ideas might even seem right sometimes, but they aren't. He's a liar, incapable of telling the truth. The best he can do is counterfeit. And sadly, it's for people. So the nature of counterfeit is it looks kind of real. Right? You got to counterfeit something real. Nobody counterfeits $8 bills, do they? Because there is no such thing. You got to counterfeit something real. But rest assured, he knows his place. Satan knows his place behind Jesus, so don't let Satan influence you the way he did Peter in this passage. You see, later, Peter kind of figures this out, because later in Peter's very own book, in 1 Peter 5:8, Peter says, your enemy, the devil, prowls around like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour. Peter knows firsthand what it's like to be influenced by Satan and to jump into that line of thinking for a second. Your enemy prowls around like a roaring lion looking for someone to devour. Resist him, standing firm in the faith. Satan doesn't mess around. See, the lion metaphor is real. I heard a story lately, and it really got fascinated me. This is what Peter knows. I heard a story about a guy, there's a group of people, and they kind of formed a club for people that have survived bear attacks. Because it turns out, I guess you can survive a bear attack. I'd really rather not find that out. But they count all their stitches, their scars, because if you've ever been mauled by a bear, if you survive, you just barely survive. It turns out you can survive a bear attack because bears play with their food, kind of like a cat with a mouse. Yeah, and if somehow you can find a way to get away, you can survive. There were several hundred people in this bear attack club. Well, this same guy started doing other research to see if he couldn't find people who survived attacks by other animals. And when he went to lion, he couldn't find one person that survived a lion attack. Because lions don't play with their food. They devour. They attack, they devour. It's gone. You don't survive a lion attack. And the enemy prowls around like a lion looking for somebody to devour. Satan's not messing around. We can't mess around. We need to be alert because our enemies aren't those we disagree with about ideology or politics. Our enemy's the devil. And yeah, he roars. And sometimes he roars through other people. He's loud. He's annoying. And we really aren't going to be able to stop him from roaring. Are we? But Jesus is going to finally one day put his foot down for good. But we can't stop him from roaring. And we won't win by roaring back. You ever argue with somebody who won't listen? I'm pretty sure you have. You know? If not, argue with me sometime. I'm just kidding. You can't roar back. Satan's mind is made up. He's worse than arguing with a 2-year-old. He's not going to change his mind. You can't be afraid of the Lord. Because the enemy is behind Jesus. And if we're truly denying ourselves, taking up our cross and following Jesus, guess what? The enemy's behind us too. Let's pray. Father God, help us. In this world, Lord, where Lord, there's just a lot of things wrong. And we want everything to be right. Lord, as Randy sang, as we know, Lord, we have to be the one to deny ourselves. We can only control ourselves, deny ourselves, take up our cross, and follow you. Lord, Satan's got nothing on us. Lord, help us to be able to stand firm and say, get behind us. Satan, you have no business here. We pray in Jesus' name. Amen.